my lovely students, and happy Children's Day. I believe you're enjoying your little break. Alright, today's class we'll be looking at a topic which is called merchandising. In our previous class, we've been able to discuss promotion, how to improve our products from where it is to a better place in order to increase sales, and also in order for us to have a persuasive communication with our potential customers. So today we want to look at what merchandising is all about, and at the end of my lesson today I should be able to explain the meaning of merchandising and also as well explain the features of merchandising. Alright, before we go into the meaning of merchandising, the word merchandising, it is not strange to us. I believe you must have been hearing it from one place to another, like a merchandiser, something like that. So it's not new to us. So I would like you to take your pen and jot down what you feel like you can actually think is the meaning of merchandising. As you are doing that, I would like us to look into some basic definition that it is inside this topic called merchandising. So in the course of our explanation, we are going to be explaining 3 points. We have merchandising itself, we have merchandiser, then we have merchandise. Okay, now I believe you're already thinking what's these 3 topics or these 3 points we've identified, what's the mean. I would like to start with merchandise. Merchandise means goods bought or sold. Okay, don't let me use or, let me say and. A goods bought and sold, or a trading of goods and services. That's what merchandise is all about. It deals with goods bought and sold. So when you're talking about goods bought, goods sold, or let's say a trading activities, a trading, you know trading is all about buying and selling, right? So when you're talking about merchandise, it's dealing with goods bought and sold. Are we together? I believe we are. Alright, let's go. I will move back to a merchandising. What is merchandising now? We've already established the word merchandise. Inside merchandising, talking about goods bought and sold. So what is now merchandising itself? Merchandising involves the activities that are into buying and selling of goods. The what? Activities. So I'll just point that as activities. Involved in what? Buying of goods and services. And you know in marketing, what we do majorly is what? Goods. Service. Your product is either goods or what? Service. So merchandising is the activities involved. The things you do to carry out the duty of what? Buying and selling the goods you are buying and how to resell the particular goods. I believe you are together. Now, that's all about merchandising. Why merchandiser is the person involved. Now you know that I'm your teacher and I'm doing a teaching processes and you are the learner. Now the activities involved in me communicating all what we have here to you is what is the teaching. Now same thing goes to the merchandising. The activities involved in buying and selling of goods and services. So now the merchandiser is the person involved in these activities. The activities of buying, likewise the activities of selling. The person involved. So if I'm selling a goods to you now, I'm the merchandiser. Are we together? Merchandising is the activities, the things I'm doing, all activities I'm doing to make sure that my goods are sold and also bought. Alright, and the merchandise involves the trading process itself, the trading, the buying and selling itself. Are we together? Alright, now, haven't we been able to establish the meaning of merchandising? We move into the futures of merchandising. Futures of merchandising. Now, what are the futures of merchandising? We have just 3 major points as futures of merchandising. 3 major points. Number 1, we have packaging. Number 2, we have branding. And number 3, we have labeling. Now, without these 3 futures, your merchandising process cannot be achieved. So, what do you mean by packaging? Today is not the first time you hear the word packaging. Even as a learner, you always do packaging and we know how it's run now. One package or the other. That's not the package I'm talking about here. Now, the package involves the science and technology of enclosing or protecting your goods. That is what the packaging that we are dealing with under merchandising is all about. The science and technology involved in protecting your products, the storage, and also the sales of this particular product to our prospective consumers, our potential consumers as well. So now, I can be producing, what should I be producing now? Okay, our usual products that we usually produce in class is pasta, right? So, our products, pasta, we are producing it. After production, we cannot just take the pasta into the market just like that. We have to do some science and technology to make sure that this package is well delivered to our customers. So, the nylon we are giving, everything we are adding together, the sealing, the packing into cartons, the sealing, everything, it deals with what? Packaging. The science and technology involved in our storage. That is packaging. Why number 2 is branding? Yes, we can just produce our product pasta and it should not have any name, or you should not have anything to identify that this is actually our product. That is where branding comes in. Branding is when we give a befitting presentation of our products into the market. And under the aspect of branding, we have the name, we have the company's logo, we have the company slogan, and so on and so forth. All these are inside packaging. While labeling? Labeling is the carrying of the information of a particular products. Now, we can see that futures of merchandising cannot be achieved without these 3 points as earlier mentioned: packaging, branding, and labeling. You have to produce your product and package it into a befitting container, maybe a nylon carton. Now, branding, the names, the logo that you think that can actually give your product or your company a befitting one, you give it to them. Then the labeling, all necessary information, the usage of the product, how to use the product is being identified on the label. So that's all we have for today. But before we go, now I've earlier mentioned the meaning of merchandising, the meaning of a merchandiser and a merchandise. I've explained merchandising involves the activities. Merchandiser is the person involved in this trading activities, while merchandise is the goods bought and sold. So, likewise, we've explained the futures of merchandising. Now, all these points under the futures, they have their importance of benefits. For our assignments, I've earlier explained what packaging is, branding is, and labeling. So for our assignment, we are going to explain or mention, mention all importance of the futures of merchandising. I will repeat again. Our assignments mention all the importance and futures of the merchandising. I've explained what the futures are: packaging, branding, and labeling. Now, they all have their own features and benefits. So for your assignment in our next class, what you are coming with from your holiday as an holiday package for your auntie is the importance of the futures of merchandising. I believe you enjoyed the class. So see you tomorrow. Do well to do your assignments and enjoy the rest of your holiday. Bye.